Come in. Hi.
Hi,
David.
Ariel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Have
to
a
meet
seat.
you.
All right, my name's David, like I said, and I'll be your social worker today.
Okay, so,
You all right?
yeah, but a laughter problem.
A laughter problem. I'm guessing that's why we're here today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, real quick, we'll get started on that in a minute. There's a few things I have to go over.
Okay.
Everything you talk about will be held in confidence between the two of us, minus a few things. If I sense any indicators of harm to yourself, or somebody else, or abuse to an elder, or a child, I'd have to report that. But I don't think you're going to laugh anybody to that. So I think we'll be all right there. And
Okay.
do you mind if I take notes?
Not at all.
No? Okay,
Not at all.
perfect. So we established that laughing's why you're here.
Right.
Maybe you can elaborate a little bit on that for me.
Well, I'm a really happy person, and I laugh a lot,
Mhm.
which doesn't seem like a bad thing. It seems like a good thing until you're in a very serious situation where you can't
Right.
laugh, and then you do the laughter thing, and it's pretty terrible,
Mhm.
and it seems uncontrollable.
So it seems you're saying that you are a happy person, but there's times where it's not appropriate. Maybe you can give me an example of some times that you've been in, or a time you've been in.
I've got a long list.
You got a long Take your time.
This would be an example. So on Monday I was at the ER. My little sister went into the ER. She had a stomach flu and couldn't really hold down fluid. And then she was in the shower and she passed out and hit her head. And then woke up and we were at the ER and she was feeling a lot better. So we were in the room just, laughing, and I was trying to cheer her up, And the doctor comes in and he comes in to do his diagnosis, and he asks her, nausea, and she's like, yeah, I've been throwing up. And he says diarrhea. And I was like, uh-oh, I can feel it welling in my stomach. And she said, no diarrhea, but I've been feeling constipated. Like, I just can't get it out. And that it was over. I just started laughing for 30 straight seconds, and I tried so hard to stop because I wanted to be in there for the diagnosis, and I had to excuse myself. And then I came back in, and I walked right in, and I was like, I'm not gonna laugh. And then, blah! I started laughing.
Right. So let me ask you real quick to make sure your little sister, everything was all right, or was
Yeah,
it
everything was fine. She had a stomach bug, and they put her on the saline IV to
Okay.
rehydrate her. They gave her some anti-nausea
Okay.
pills, so it wasn't a life or death situation. I
Okay.
mean, we were laughing before
beforehand?
he came in. We were all incessantly laughing, so I was already in laugh mode.
So let me ask you, maybe is there certain people that you're around that cause this, that trigger this, or is it an all the time thing?
Certain people do tend to have like a more of an effect. I would say that people that are happier by nature would make me more likely to laugh, or people where I don't feel constrained constrained by would make me more likely to laugh.
Right.
And then the situations are, if you could think of the situation where it would be most inopportune to laugh, that's when I would start laughing.
Right. So maybe you could tell me about a time that you laughed when it wasn't very serious with your sister. Maybe a time that it was serious.
I definitely got one of those textbook examples. So I'm at the movie theater with my ex-boyfriend, and we're watching the movie Constantine. And I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's a very serious film.
Okay.
And it has Keanu Reeves in it. And it's all about this investigator and hell and heaven, and there's not one funny part in the entire movie. And this poor guy is dying of lung cancer, trying to solve this case that's theological with the demons and the angels or whatever. And it's the climactic moment of the movie, the most serious part of the entire movie, and I just lose it. I'm in the middle of this theater, and everyone's like, what is wrong with her? And I just can't stop. So I had to excuse myself and go out of the theater, where I tried to breathe, and it just, I thought, okay, I'm not gonna laugh, and I came back in, sat down, and I did that 5 times. I just started laughing all over again. But it was the most serious movie.
So when do you find that these laughters happen the most for you? When would be a certain time or place, or that these events happen the most?
Well, it's pretty random, I would say that now it's happening more.
I noticed.
Obviously. But it would be an inopportune time, I think, in general, and around happy people.
Right.
Or people that wouldn't stress me out,
Right.
So, So yeah, I think those would be the times.
So I feel that you are aware that laughter is not a problem
Right.
if it's at the right time. That
Right.
you're well aware that there's wrong times for laughter, such as maybe a funeral or something like that.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
And so I'm getting the feeling you came here for some sort of help to correct that.
Right.
And let me ask you, do you ever excuse yourself maybe before you know you're going to laugh so that it doesn't burst out at the inappropriate time?
I mean, the onset of laughter, right? I mean, I would have to pretend that I was coughing or something and then just get the heck out of there, you know? But I have never actually tried that before. That could be an idea.
Right.
Yeah.
So definitely. So yeah, I would like to work on some of these things with you. So for the next time we'll meet again, same time next week.
Okay.
I'd like for you to, I'd like to give you a homework assignment if that's all right.
Okay.
And I would like you to write down any time that these laughters happen at an inappropriate time, because like I said, there's nothing wrong with laughing at the right time, but write them down at an inappropriate time, and when you come back we could maybe have a mock go through it, a little role play to maybe see if we can correct these things and be able to get you to control it for when it's inappropriate time. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Okay, well, definitely, and I will see you next week.
Okay.
Nicely.